December 2008 University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Commencement Ceremony. Please direct your attention to the floor of the arena. Our procession today is led by the men and women of UWM's distinguished faculty. They represent the 1,400 faculty and instructional staff at Milwaukee's largest university. Many faculty members have been in the school. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and welcome to the December 2008 University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Commencement Ceremony. Please direct your attention to the floor of the arena. Our procession today is led by the men and women of UWM's distinguished faculty. They represent the 1,400 faculty and instructional staff at Milwaukee's largest university. Many faculty members have been in the spotlight this year. A UWM professor, along with a partner from the Blood Center of Wisconsin, are teaming up to test a new, inexpensive tool for diagnosing disease from a single drop of blood. Another UWM professor, along with a graduate student, the surfaces they are applied to, from metal to glass to silicon. And the director of guitar studies at UWM is being recognized for making this university the center of the fingerstyle guitar universe. And now, please welcome our December 2008 UW-Milwaukee graduating students. Today, UWM celebrates the graduation of more than 2,000 students who have completed their studies. Seated at the front of the arena will be the 68 individuals who have completed all requirements for their doctoral degrees. As you can see in the program, their research has focused on the gravitational radiation from a black hole binary star system, the effect of nurse staffing on patient outcomes, analyzing the noise of power converters of electric and hybrid vehicles, the population and sustainability of sturgeon living in Lake Winnebago and connecting rivers and lakes, and many other topics. They all have made significant contributions to the body of knowledge in their respective fields of study. Of those eligible to graduate today, 1,220 have completed work on their bachelor's. And now, please welcome our December 2008 UW-Milwaukee graduating students. Today, UWM celebrates the graduation of more than 2,000 students who have completed their studies. Seated at the front of the arena will be the 68 individuals who have completed all requirements for their doctoral degrees. As you can see in the program, their research has focused on the gravitational radiation from a black hole binary star system, the effect of nurse staffing on patient outcomes, analyzing the noise of power converters of electric and hybrid vehicles, the population and sustainability of sturgeon living in Lake Winnebago and connecting rivers and lakes, and many other topics. They all have made significant contributions to the body of knowledge in their respective fields of study. Of those eligible to graduate today, 1,220 have completed work on their bachelor's degrees, and 729 have reached the conclusion of their work on their master's degrees. We welcome the School of Architecture and Urban Planning. It has 10 students receiving master's degrees and 21 receiving bachelor's degrees. The Peck School of the Arts, the only school We welcome the School of Architecture and Urban Planning. It has 10 students receiving master's degrees and 21 receiving bachelor's degrees. The Peck School of the Arts, the only school of arts in the University of Wisconsin system, is awarding 29 master's degrees and 119 undergraduate degrees. The Lubar School of Business has the most master's degrees of any school or college today, 141. It also will award 261 bachelor's degrees. Greetings to the School of Education, which celebrates the completion of studies for 104 individuals receiving bachelor's degrees and 122 earning their master's degrees. The College of Nursing is granting 109 bachelor's degrees and 29 master's degrees. The Helen Bader School of Social Welfare is awarding 49 bachelor's degrees and 96 master's degrees. UWM welcomes graduating students from the College of Engineering and Applied Science. It has 82 bachelor's degrees and 27 master's degree candidates. The College of Health Sciences, which is the largest of its kind in the state, will present 43 bachelor's degrees and 56 master's diplomas. The School of Information Studies is proud to award degrees to 14 undergraduates and 95 master's students. And last, but certainly not least, please welcome our largest group of graduates today who are earning degrees from the College of Letters and Science. There are 407 bachelor's degrees and 118 master's degrees being awarded by the college. Ladies and gentlemen, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee proudly presents our December 2008 graduates. And now the procession of our platform party, led by University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Chancellor Carlos E. Santiago. Among the dignitaries who are part of the platform party today, Regent Michael J. Falbo. He will bring greetings on behalf of the University of Wisconsin system. And Alumni President Christine Faltz, here to welcome graduating students to their new membership in the UWM Alumni Association. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, please be seated. The December 2008 commencement ceremony for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee is about to begin.
Good afternoon. I am very proud to officially welcome the final members of the UW-Milwaukee class of 2008. I am Chancellor Carlos Santiago, and on behalf of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, I'm very happy to welcome students, family, and friends to our 99th commencement ceremony. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem, which will be led by 3 students receiving bachelor's degrees today from the UWM Peck School of the Arts: Alexandra Husoff, Jenna Looker, and Brandon Rockstro. Thank you, Alexandra, Jenna, and Brandon. Also, thank you to the UWM Symphony Band, led by Scott Corley, our Assistant Director of University Bands. Twice a year, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee celebrates Graduation Day, an event that is nothing short of amazing. Before us all sits a select group of students. You should know that just 1 in 4 adults in Wisconsin holds at least a bachelor's degree. Our university is deeply committed to improving that ratio. At last count, 2,017 students were eligible to participate in today's ceremony. If you combine today's UWM graduates with those who were part of our May commencement ceremonies, we'll have about 4,600 students who who earned a degree from our university during 2008. Those seated closely to stage currently have or soon will be awarded academic hoods, the colors of which signify the area of study of their PhD or master's degree. And among the bachelor's degree recipients are students wearing pewter-colored stoles. These scholars have completed degrees through the University Honors College, a special curriculum at UWM that offers small classes, challenging courses, and independent leadership and study opportunities. On Monday, we awarded 274 gold honors cords to bachelor's degree candidates from our 10 undergraduate schools or colleges. For both the pewter stole and gold cord, the wearer has maintained a grade point average of 3.5 or higher throughout his or her years at UWM. Will all of those undergraduate honor students please rise and be recognized? Thank you. There's also a very small elite group of scholars I'd like to recognize. These 5 bachelor's degree students are graduating with perfect 4.0 grade point averages from UWM. This is really an extraordinary achievement. So, 4.0 students, if you're here this afternoon, will you please stand when I say your name? And audience, please hold your applause until all 5 have been announced. From the College of Letters and Science, Jill Catherine Dobner, Danielle Pamela Janet Hackett, and Laura Kraft Hoganson. And from the College of Nursing, Jessica Jane Burkholtz and Katrina Lyubomir Todorovich. Thank you. Congratulations to our 4.0 students. You'll note later in this ceremony I will be tested on more Russian names. There is one last group that I'd like to recognize today. Each semester I hear stories about UWM students who've been called up to serve in the military or who have returned safely. Would all members of the U.S. Armed Forces, those currently or formerly serving, and including those within our graduating class, as well as those seated in the audience, please stand and allow us to recognize you for your contributions to a stronger America. Thank you. I need to add that my father served in the U.S. Army for many years, then earned his degree thanks to the GI Bill. For my siblings and me, it was never a question of whether we would go to college, but when and where. I wish for all you to instill in your families such love as education as I have been fortunate enough to receive from mine. As I am sure you've noticed by now, I am not alone on this stage. During future portions of today's ceremony, you will meet the deans of our academic schools and colleges and other contributors to our university. The remaining people on stage are here representing other portions of the university, and they are attending to witness the conferring of degrees. Please allow me to introduce that last group, and I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all names are read. Patricia Arredondo, Interim Dean of the School of Continuing Education. Eva Barczak, Director of UWM Libraries. Christy Brown, Vice Chancellor of Finance and Administrative Affairs. David Gilbert, President of the UWM Foundation. Nancy Hernandez, President of the Board of Visitors. John Lenichik, Chair of the Academic Staff Committee. Tom Lujak, Vice Chancellor of University Relations and Communications. Helen Mamarchev, Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs. Joan Prince, Vice Chancellor for Partnerships and Innovation. Trudy Turner, Secretary of the University, and Cindy Walker, the chair of the University Committee. One more way that UW-Milwaukee provides access to higher education is through our Student Accessibility Center and its Deaf and Hard of Hearing program. Our two signers today are both from that program. Please help me say thank you to Amy Hogel, our Associate Program Manager, and Chris Kosinski, a staff interpreter. Please join me in a round of applause. You might have noticed that several people today are wearing gold gowns. They are the hardworking UWM marshals leading the way and keeping everything orderly on their day off from working on campus, no less. Please stand up, marshals, and let us say thank you to you as well. The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee is a proud member of the University of Wisconsin system, a collaborative of 13 four-year universities and 13 two-year colleges. The system benefits greatly from the leadership provided by UW System President Kevin Riley and the guidance of the Wisconsin Board of Regents. Representing the President and the Board at the podium today will be Regent Michael J. Falbo. When he is not serving as a regent, Mr. Falbo is the chairman of Associated Community Development, LLC, an affiliate of Associated Bank Corp. This organization invests in underserviced Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota communities, making financial resources available for affordable housing and commercial development. Mr. Falbo holds degrees from both UW Parkside and the UW-Madison Graduate School of Banking, and he is a veteran of the United States Army Vietnam Medic Corps. Will you please welcome Regent Michael J. Falbo.
Thank you, Chancellor Santiago, and good afternoon, everyone. I bring you greetings and congratulations from UW System President Kevin Riley and also my fellow regents who oversee university operations statewide. I very much appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today because I believe I share many of the same perspectives. As a parent, I know the joy being experienced by those in the audience today and take the pleasure in this very special day. As a former student, I know the excitement and satisfaction of reaching this day. As a former long-term student who took a decade to earn my degree, I can really identify with you students and parents who thought this day would never come. I believe I also bring a few additional perspectives, especially pertinent to this day. From the perspective of a regent, I know the importance of all the new academic degrees that are being earned by students here in Milwaukee and throughout the University of Wisconsin system. Earlier this month, we learned that the UW system awarded more degrees during 2007-2008 academic year than ever before. I know that UW-Milwaukee made a significant contribution to that new record because UWM itself reached an all-time high in degrees granted during 2007-2008. Our state needs to further build its highly qualified workforce to reinforce the organizations already established here, attract other businesses to relocate here, and provide the fertile ground for new businesses to be created by our graduates. In these difficult economic times, our country and world need more well-educated individuals who can help us meet the challenges of today and tomorrow. I know UWM is growing its out-of-state and international student base, and I especially congratulate those who may soon be taking their degrees out of the United States and sharing the good word about a college education earned in Milwaukee and Wisconsin. When you get done sharing that good word, please come home. Your families want you back. I am proud to be among the regents who have supported additional financial investment in UW-Milwaukee so it can build its portfolio and strengthen its mission of research and access. From the perspective of being a businessman, I am encouraged by the connections your university is making to expand in new and better ways. I'm especially encouraged by your initiative for the proposed Michael Cudahy Innovation Park on the Milwaukee County grounds. As chairman of the Medical College of Wisconsin Cancer Center Advisory Board, I appreciate the synergies that UWM can create by locating portions of its College of Engineering and Applied Science right next door to the Medical College. I offer you my best wishes to successfully going forward with Innovation Park. On a final perspective, which I know I share with all of you, is being part of a community. Through the jobs we hold and the work we do, we all become part of a community. But we must make conscious decisions of whether we become more deeply involved in the communities or whether we simply drive home each night. There are good organizations throughout every community that are in need of motivated, creative, intelligent volunteers. I know that many of you already have been involved in volunteer activities during your college years. I encourage you to further embrace such activities in the years to come. I know such involvements have made an incredible difference in my life, and I know it can do the same for you. I thank you for your attention. I congratulate you on earning your degree from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Thank you.
Thank you, Regent Falbo. Today's graduates are about to join the very distinguished UWM alumni community. You should know that our university graduates more teachers, more architects, more nurses, more performing artists, and more health science professionals than any other Wisconsin college. Here to tell you a little more about these people you're joining is Christine Faltz, the current president of the UWM Alumni Association and a holder of a UWM doctoral degree in urban education specializing in educational psychology. Dr. Faltz is executive director and founder of the Central City Cyber School, a public charter school serving the children of Milwaukee's Central City in grades K through 8. Please welcome to the podium Christine Faltz.
Thank you, Chancellor. On behalf of the UWM Alumni Association Board of Trustees and the more than 136,000 alumni who have preceded you as graduates of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, I offer my congratulations to all 2008 graduates. This has been a very exciting academic year for our Alumni Association because several of our graduates have stepped forward to make outstanding contributions to the university. As you may know, we concluded our very successful $125 million campaign for the UWM fundraising drive. What you may not know was that the 5 primary leaders of this campaign were all both UWM graduates and Milwaukee corporate leaders. Gail Klappa, Chairman, President, and CEO of We Energies; Dennis Kester, Chairman and CEO of M&I Corporation; Keith Nasbush, Chairman and CEO from Rockwell Automation; James Ziemer, President and CEO at Harley-Davidson; and Ed Zor, Chairman and CEO of Northwestern Mutual, all earned UWM degrees and have given back to Milwaukee's largest university by helping us reach the largest fundraising goal in our history. These 5 outstanding leaders, along with honorary campaign chair Shel Lubar, are already members of a family that all of you are about to join. Actually, several of our graduates today are repeat members of our family who are earning another degree from UWM. Among that group is John Bartel, our Alumni Association Student Services Coordinator. Nice going, John. Our family grows a little faster than most. More than 4,700 people earned degrees at UWM during the 2007-2008 academic year. Members of that family are everywhere. Jacqueline Frederick continues to serve as the president and CEO of the Blood Center of Wisconsin. This center is the sole supplier of blood and blood products to more than 50 Wisconsin counties and is among the world's premier blood research operations. Bill Carollo uses his degree in industrial relations in a non-traditional way as a referee in the National Football League. The former quarterback of one of UWM's last NCAA football teams, Bill has a resume that includes officiating Super Bowls 30 and 37. If you were among the viewers of the series called The Making of Milwaukee on public television or read the book of the same name, you were enjoying the work of popular historian John Gerda, who holds a UWM master's degree in cultural geography. Nu Vang was named the new Chief Executive Officer of Hmong National Development, Inc., a national not-for-profit organization that builds capacity, develops leadership, and empowers the Hmong American community. Her UWM undergraduate degree is in political science and economics, and she also holds a master's degree of public administration. Fans of Wisconsin stock car racing know the name of Dave DeGrave as the 2008 track champion at Luxembourg Speedway and Thunderhill Raceway. Here at UWM, we know him as a 2007 graduate of the College of Engineering and Applied Science. James Mulbauer, who holds a master's degree in economics from UWM, this year was elected a Washington County Circuit Judge. And some say it was Frank Caliendo's outrageous impressions of John Madden, Jack Nicholson, and Dr. Phil that led to his show called Frank TV on Superstation TBS. But we like to think the key to his success was his UWM degree in broadcast journalism. For today's graduates, the UWM alumni family that I'm welcoming you to is one that will be with you for the rest of your life. That's because in the past few years, we have changed our Alumni Association operations to a dues-free model. Simply put, all UWM graduates are now members of the association. We believe this action transformed us from an organization that placed a majority of its emphasis on maintaining membership to an organization that has a new focus on its members by enhancing the programs and career services offered. For more information on the services available, look us up on the web at alumni.uwm.edu. You might be especially interested in Grad Med, a short-term health insurance policy that's perfect for new grads who are waiting for health care benefits to start with their new employers. At the association, we hope that as you go forward on your career, you will be willing to show your pride in UWM. And we want to help. On your chair as you came in was a little something, a UWM license plate frame for your car. It's an easy way for you to show your pride in UWM, and you'll always know the feeling is mutual. We're proud of you too. On behalf of the UWM Alumni Association, please accept my congratulations for the accomplishment we recognize today and best wishes for your future. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Rita Chang, and I am the Provost and Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs here at UWM. Our commencement speaker today is Dr. Carlos Santiago, who is serving his 5th year as Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Since arriving on campus, he has stressed the importance of building a stronger research university as a vital ingredient to improving regional economic development. At the same time, he has said that the academic strengths of UWM must be maintained, and we must remain committed to keeping the doors of higher education open to as many people as possible. The Chancellor recently led to completion the record-breaking campaign for UWM. Of the $125 million that the campaign raised, more than $29 million was designated for student scholarships. Will you all please welcome back to the podium the Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, Carlos Santiago.
Thank you, Provost Chen, and good afternoon again, everyone. It's a great sight to see so many of you here, knowing that the wind chill outside is 26 degrees below zero. You should all be commended. And look, we fill this arena up, and in May, we have so many students graduating that we do it 2 times in one day. The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee has an incredible challenge in front of it. That's the challenge to remain relevant. At a time when our economy is subjecting us all to great stresses and strains, and at a time when our communities and families are dealing with overburdened systems for health care, for K-12 education, and the environment, our challenge here at UWM is how do we remain practical, applicable, and focused on the matter at hand? How do we remain relevant? These questions do not have easy answers, but the good news is that we have a large part of that answer right here in this building. That answer is our graduates. Sitting among us are individuals who have faced numerous challenges during the time they were working toward a degree from UWM. Our graduates bring a special meaning to the word perseverance, and we must learn from them. They have built upon existing networks to strengthen established partnerships or create new ones. Again, we must learn from them. And they have pushed beyond traditional boundaries to work toward the future. And once again, we must learn from them. Perseverance, partnerships, and pushing beyond boundaries. Our graduates have done it. UWM must do it too if we hope to remain relevant. As a university, we are looking to build the strength of Wisconsin by expanding our research capacity in areas that UW-Milwaukee has specialized in for decades. The only problem is that we sometimes get discouraged when efforts don't move forward as fast as we would like them. Sometimes they don't seem like they're moving at all. For inspiration to stick with it, to keep moving forward, we can look to our students. For example, for 5.5 years, Jessica Turtenwald went to school full-time and earned 40 or more hours a week, including summers. She said fall 2007 was the hardest when she lost her job. She picked up 3 part-time jobs, about 50 hours a working a week, while successfully earning 15 credits. Today, she graduates with a bachelor's degree in sociology. And Thomas and Ring attended classes at UWM in the 1970s, but family responsibilities and career possibilities intervened, and he never finished. Health problems over the past several years have caused him to refocus his life and his career. This includes completing that UWM degree. Working online from California, he has earned the last credits needed for UWM's bachelor's degree in communication and is looking forward to working on a graduate degree a little closer to home. And Kelly Smeltzer says she and her siblings survived a childhood where alcoholism and domestic violence were the secrets of a family that otherwise appeared to be living a typical middle-class American life. Kelly, who is a peer mentor in UWM's Links Peer Outreach and Mentoring Center, refused to be defeated and says she lives by words in a Gary Allan song. But the struggles make you stronger, and the changes make you wise, and happiness has its own way of taking its sweet time. Kelly graduates from the Helen Bader School of Social Welfare today and plans to spend a month as a volunteer in orphanages in Africa before starting graduate school next fall. And Kiwan Love struggled at UWM for 3 semesters. He was put on academic probation. He returned 2 years later and tried to focus his studies on civil engineering, but struggled again. He reassessed his career and refocused again, this time in accounting. The third time was the charm, because he found a subject that he could love and also a professor, Paul Fisher, who would become both a mentor and a friend. Kiwan was one of many graduating students who talked about the positive difference made by a professor or advisor or some other member of the UWM faculty or staff. These educational professionals are another example of perseverance at UWM. And I would ask all of those faculty and staff who are representing our 1,300 appointed faculty members and full and part-time instructors, please stand and let us recognize you. Thank you. Partnerships are increasingly important as we move our university forward. As you probably know, our state government is facing very difficult times. A revenue shortfall of $500 million is projected between now and June 30th, and the shortfall for the 2-year budget cycle that starts on July 1st is currently projected to total in excess of $5 billion. Even in these difficult economic times for the state and for the country, we seek to keep our university relevant by pushing forward new proposed schools in public health as well as in freshwater sciences. Both will be considered for approval by the state legislature in 2009, we hope as early as January. And we seek to go forward with an expansion of our College of Engineering and Applied Science. To make such challenging progress at a difficult time, we know it will be partnerships that will move us forward. Our graduating students know this too. They have built upon existing networks to strengthen established partnerships or create new ones. Among Sherry Azinger's external efforts while working toward her bachelor's degree from the College of Health Sciences was working with the Wisconsin Assisted Living Association to create a student membership section. Also for the association, she helped create an internship guide for area employers interested in hosting students who were studying healthcare administration. And Angelique Sharp, who today will receive a master's degree in Cultural Foundations of Education, is taking the words of UWM Associate Professor Michael Bonds to heart. His classroom assignment to build your own nonprofit was coupled with encouragement to make the plans a reality. Angelique is doing just that, as she and others are creating Loving and Developing Yourself Incorporated, or Lady Inc., a nonprofit youth organization for teen girls and teen mothers. And sometimes partnerships are very close to home. 6 years ago, Angela Bemi and her twin sister Anita were walking together on campus on their last day of finals when Anita was struck by a car and severely injured. The twin sisters both continued to recover, Anita eventually emerging from a coma but needing to heal from many injuries, and Angela to deal with the post-traumatic stress from the accident and a subsequent heart problem. Angela talked about the unique connection between twins, and she said, and I quote, "We inspire each other, and in a way, she is graduating with me." This semester, I learned about the sacrifices made by parents, grandparents, spouses, and friends to get their student to graduation day. I also learned about the many people who didn't make it to graduation, but live on in the hearts of our graduates. And while life does take it away, it also provides, as I heard about the babies that arrived during college careers and who are likely here today to see the fantastic example of mom or dad walking across the stage to accept his or her degree. And while I suspect our graduates already have said thank you several times to those in the audience, I believe one big thank you would help reinforce the point. UWM Class of 2008, would you please rise and give a standing ovation to all of your supporters, the parents, spouses, friends, and family who are here with you this afternoon. Thank you. To stay relevant in the world, our university must push beyond its traditional boundaries. A majority of our current academic operations are on our landlocked 93-acre campus about 2 miles north of this arena. We hope to create an academic health center for that proposed School of Public Health just a few blocks west of here. And we hope to locate central facilities for our proposed School of Freshwater Sciences on the lake shore, a mile east of here, perhaps between the Calatrava and Discovery World. And the expansion of our College of Engineering and Applied Science would be about 5 miles west of here on the Milwaukee County grounds. Doing all this would push us beyond our traditional boundaries. These all represent great challenges for our university, but once again, our graduates have already shown us the way. It is fairly common to hear of students who went to grade school together, then attend and graduate from the same college on the same day. But it is a bit unusual when those two students are both earning doctoral degrees at the same ceremony. And it is downright rare when two students have done so great at so great a distance and gone so far beyond their traditional boundaries. You see, the two students I'm talking about today were originally grade school classmates 5,000 miles away from Milwaukee in Pzenza, Russia. They are Alasia Ostenpenko, who is earning a PhD in English, and Ksenia Furman, whose PhD today is in mathematics. To them, I say congratulations. Ashley Ulmer is graduating today from our College of Engineering and Applied Science and our Honors College. She tells us that her two greatest UWM experiences took place many, many miles beyond our boundaries. The first was during a renewable energy study abroad trip to Germany, and she used her spare time to tour legendary automobile factories. The second was a summer internship in Canton, Mississippi for the Nissan Motor Company. Can you tell Ashley loves automobiles? Well, it's a good thing. She packs up next month to start a dream job in Ohio as a quality engineer for Honda Motor Company. And it would be very difficult to go further beyond traditional boundaries than Laura Hetland. She is among a small group of students who today are earning a bachelor's degree in global studies. The degree requires overseas studies, and she chose to spend the summer of 2007 in Rwanda. She served with a peace-building organization called Never Again. In many ways, Laura's story about her experiences in Rwanda, even 14 years after the country's internal disaster, is too intense and too overwhelming for as joyous an occasion as commencement. If you would like to learn more, please go to the UWM website and search on her last name, Hetland, H-E-T-L-A-N-D. I can tell you that after reading her story, I have even more respect for the innovative academic programs this university has developed and admiration for the students who seek these degrees and go far beyond any borders we have here on campus. So there you have it. It is the inspiration to persevere from Jessica, Thomas, Kelly, and Kwan. And it is the spirit of partnerships from Sherry, Angelique, and Angela. And it is the lesson of pushing beyond boundaries from Alasia, from Ksenia, from Ashley, and from Laura. These students are our guideposts as the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee seeks to respond to the incredible challenge in front of us, the challenge to remain relevant. Thank you. We are now about to begin the most important part of today's program, when we recognize our graduates. 4 volunteers make up a vital part of this portion of the program. And these are the people who read graduates' names. I'd like to thank our readers for their help today, and they are Karen Dredge from the Graduate School, Jane Hohen-Clark, Department of Financial Aid, Ron Kotecki from the Department of Development, and Betty Warris from the College of Engineering and Applied Science. A final word for all ceremony participants. To make today's program as meaningful to the last graduate as it is to the first, I request that after you receive your degree, you return to your seat for the remainder of the ceremony. Thank you. Now, parents and friends, this is a final word of instruction to you as well. Just in case you have been asked by your graduate not to shout or cheer when his name or her name is read, please know that a chancellor outranks a graduate. And please consider their request overruled. So feel free to applaud as much as you'd like. Now I call upon Provost Chen to begin the process of awarding our academic degrees.
I call upon Dean Collins Gaines of the Graduate School, who will present candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, will you please stand? Chancellor Santiago, these scholars have devoted years of intense work to graduate study and to research. In addition, they have defended dissertations that have been accepted by faculty committees as substantial contributions to knowledge in their respective fields. Therefore, upon the recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by a vote of the Board of Regents, they are presented for the highest academic recognition within the gift of the university, the doctorate degree.
Candidates, you have completed requirements for your doctorate, and on recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of